Yo, what is going on? How we all doing? What's good? How we doing, yo? What's going on? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's going on? What's good? What's good? How we all doing? How are we all doing, everybody? What's good? What's good? Hopefully we're all doing good. Welcome to everyone on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. We're multi-streaming tonight. Hopefully we're all doing good. Oh, how we all doing, yo? It's good, Victor. It's good, Jasmine. It's good, Mike, Gray, Freddy, Blaze, Victor, Meep. What's good? How we all doing, yo? How is everyone? Hopefully we're doing good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone on TikTok as well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today's gonna be interesting. I'm very excited to talk about today because I found a video that I really wanted to talk about. It's basically like, obviously we're discussing the Walten Files today in terms of horror. So for those who are on TikTok, the horror series we're talking about tonight is the Walten Files. Oh, great! I forgot to turn these off on Twitch. Fantastic. But yeah, no. Basically tonight, we're gonna be interesting because I found a TikTok, or not TikTok, a video that basically delves into the Walten Files, but it shows every bit of the series in chronological order. You know what I mean? And I'm very, very excited because I do want to see and like how the Walten Files story plays out in order. I think that'd be pretty cool because I want to see if it changes my perspective on things, and if it changes anyone else's in chat's perspective on things, because I'm really intrigued by that. So, let me see. Let me find the video, because it is super, super interesting. Let me see. Where was it again? I thought I watched it. I thought about my history or something. A fan film. What? What's going on about a fan film? Huh? I'm so confused. Let me see. In order. Okay. Where is the video? There was a video just called The Walten Files in Order. There we go. I found it. I found it. Okay. Okay, let's load this up right quick. Okay. Right, I'm also going to start a Discord call on the server. Right. Just going to hop into the Discord call while that sets up because Emil is going to hop in and all that. Okay, so let's go into the live right now. Emil should be in right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
What's good?
What's good?
You good, man?
Yeah, doing pretty good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, of course, we're gonna be talking about a lot about this, but I wanted to watch this because I wanted to see if it changed my perspective at all on the series. Because it literally is a 2-hour video of the entire series, but in order, in chronological order, completely. So every single tape, every single scene in the exact order it's meant to be seen. So it would probably end with Bunny Farm, which is just all of Bunny Farm basically. So we'll probably stop at the Bunny Farm segment because Bunny is
Yeah.
literally just Bunny
I
Farms
wanna, I
already.
wanna,
Yeah.
I wanna sleep tonight. So I think
Bunny
that's a good
Farm's also
idea.
just in order. So Bunny Farm is more or less in order.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to share my screen so it's easier for y'all to watch actually.
Oh yeah.
That's probably be
I can
easier,
just
right?
watch on my
Probably a
phone
good
if you
idea.
want.
There you go. I have it
I'll
on
be fine.
right there. So if that's easier, you can go for yourselves, whatever's easiest. Okay, so I'm intrigued to see what the chat thinks of this as well because I've never watched the Walten Falls in chronological order. I've always watched it just the way it's intended, and so I want to see if we can like piece anything together whatsoever in terms of that because you just never know. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and I'll press play. which I'm going to assume is going to open up with the school dance. Which, yes, this is the start of episode 4.
I recognize the music.
Yeah, episode 4, okay. So it's probably going to start with the dance and then lead into... Because episode 4, a lot of it is the start of the series. So, that's the way I look at it. So, it's also been a long time since I've watched the entire series. Like, I haven't actually watched the series in a long time. I don't know, that's just me. But,
I mean, I've had it on in the background a few times.
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, I still think episode 4, like, the animation is just ridiculous on it.
Come on, Molly.
Like, the animation
I
for...
do think episode 4 is my favorite episode.
Do you think?
Recently I've been very much debating between, like, episode 2 and episode 4.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, last year, Bunny Farm was my favorite episode, but when you realize how much it drags on...
Yeah, I suppose. I get that.
Moments, I just enjoy more the format of episode 4 and 2.
That's so fair, though. There's also 3 people in my TikTok chat. So I'm going to have my TikTok chat on my phone. Ideally. Yo, Jamie L, what's good, dude?
TikTok.
Wait, what?
I'm going to find your TikTok.
It's just Cal's Collects. Oh, I love this intro. I wonder where I robbed this for Stells from. I can't wait to Bond to bust it down. Oh my god, look at him. He's busting it down.
Oh my god.
Sexual style. What?
What?
What did you say, Emil?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing. That was me, bro.
Sam just is on my YouTube channel and my Twitch stream, and he says he's farming channel points. Oh, we're jumping to the introductory tape. Okay, jumping from straight to introductory tape. Okay. La 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 la. Introductory tape is, in my opinion, really underrated. I think a lot of people gloss over that video a lot.
Oh yeah.
The atmosphere of it's so good.
And welcome to the introductory tape to your new
Is
job
this the
at Bunny
older
Farm
version? Because I don't
Introductory.
remember
You have applied
that
to a job
like glitch at the start.
Yeah.
What does this job
Sam
particularly
banning
mean?
in-game action. No
Are
Walten
the
Files.
ones who take care of
Holy! Atomic, dude. God damn. Atomic, when season 1 finishes, I'm getting a large VHS made with all the episodes, commercials, and about 6+ hours of a Walten video. Do you think you'd want one, Cal? Is that even a question, Atomic? Of course I would want one. That's not even a question. Of course. I have my VHS tape player down there. I have my VCR down there for this sort of stuff. Son, okay, this is a... Okay, I think it's bright. I feel like it's brightening up to avoid copyright.
It might be.
I feel like that's what's happening here.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't remember that happening because I watched a lot of like Doggood's reactions and stuff when the old episode was still up. So I think you're bang on with that pretty much.
Yeah. Atomic, thank you so much for the dono, dude. That means the world, bro. I appreciate it. Cal, rate the percentage chance of your Tales of the Pumpkin Rabbit VHS arriving. I think there's more chance that episode 5 comes out tomorrow that I get my VHS tape by the end of the year.
Oh no.
As long as the TikTok stream is running okay, that's all that matters. Someone just in the TikTok chat just goes peak. Why is bro like speaking facts?
It's genuinely insane. Just like looking at the older animatronic designs compared to like what we see as Hotland.
Oh no, like when you see like Boozoo specifically, it's running fine. All right, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Like when Boozoo pops up here, when he goes like Bashab, like dude, look at Boozoo. Look at Boozoo.
Look at bro. It looks like bro has been smoking something.
It's crazy to see like how he looks to now how he looks like on the thumbnail of this video. It's
Wait, his
absolutely
fingers are
crazy.
like his fingers are just like unshaded.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
everything else on it is unshaded, and then fucking
It's
that.
wild, dude.
Computer animated band made by BSI to entertain children. As a technician, you'll be given the role of a facility
Oh my
caretaker.
god, I have one of them.
Around this fun and magical journey,
I love
I
how
have
that
one.
picture of little Bon
Such as
looks like one of those pictures you
cleaning
take
protocol,
like at
network
3 a.m. with like your
learning how to
chin
use
facing
BSI
down, just like
technology.
looking down at
Yeah.
it.
But first, here's a message from Jack Walton and
It's
Felix
so
Franken,
funny.
our
I think
beloved
there's more
founders.
chance of Stells being finished
In BSI,
than me
the most
getting
important
my
resource is the money
my
you make.
VHS tape.
The most important thing
It
to us
isn't.
is that you have a wonderful experience while working with us.
Stells is like, dude, Stells is gonna be out very soon, in my opinion. Just saying for everybody. The way it's going right now, dude, it's gonna be out very soon.
It's quality.
Quality food. I'm very intrigued to see how it cuts. You know what I mean? Like watching the series in different, like in the actual order. Like, I'm very intrigued to see how it actually goes. Like, is
Oh yeah, cause like
a lot of
that like
episode 1 is different.
transition
Oh,
from whoa
well,
now it's gonna transition to
that's
yeah,
episode 4. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna switch because a lot of episode 1 is kind of all over the place in terms of like, yeah.
Cal, when you get that interview with Martin, can you please ask him if that's a face in the
I
like,
said
play
this. I said this. Since you can go back to my actual reaction
area?
of
Yeah,
episode 4.
actually, fun fact,
I said
I
this.
watched your video recently, actually today.
Yeah, I said
On
this. I was
that
like,
in the
that looks like a
background.
face in the circle.
Oh yeah, that was when you thought Jack was bomb.
Yeah, he still is.
You're probably partially right.
Probably right. Banning in-game action delays Stells by 3 months.
My God.
That is wild. I still, to this day, cannot read Charles's handwriting half the time. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hieroglyphics.
By the way, still the best performance of the showstopper still this day.
Music is booming.
This was made like 4 or 5 years ago now.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Because this was made in like the progress of 1, 2, and 3. You can tell by Billy. Billy looks the exact same as he does in 2.
Billy, I'm pretty sure that Billy right there is the same PNG that is.
It is. It looks the
when
exact
Aspen
same.
Shining the flashlight on
Yeah, it looks the exact same, yeah.
it. And now we get a comparison from new and old visual, I guess.
What do we reckon is in that forest? Do you reckon that's the St. Juana's? Because that shows up in Bunny Farm as well. Do you reckon that's anything
Maybe
important?
it's maybe Spirit Bon actually just went out. I think I see a body hanging over there.
I think, like,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, man. Still hoping we get the Showstoppers vinyl on someday. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a vinyl of Showstoppers, to be honest.
I hope we get a vinyl for each one of them now. Be sick. I'd buy every single one of them.
This is the
I was one of the
creepiest Shah has looked. Other than Spectacle.
Oh yeah. I was one of the first like 10 people, I'm pretty sure, to buy that whole Bond figure. So you better. I'm gonna be right there if more like Showstoppers vinyl
Yeah.
drop.
I can't
I'm
afford it
gonna be
right
there.
now, so I have to just wait. Your boy is Walten broke, so I have to Walten wait. I just have to wait to get the vinyl. Like, the vinyl looks sick.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't
Very
ship
sick.
till, like, the
box
start of
art is
next year,
cool.
though, right?
I don't. Yeah, no, it doesn't. But I don't care because it's
Yeah.
really really cool, and it's already funded. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I would imagine so, yeah.
I think the first. Let me actually check because like the first couple of days it was like 47% funded or something.
I'm not surprised. What does everyone in chat think about the Bond vinyl figure? Also, I do want to talk about that like kind of thing here. Oh, that's the
Also,
wrong button.
it's already both of the items are already overfunded. Like
Damn.
the Bond vinyl is 131% funded,
Mm.
And oh, also count. There's 14 days left.
Oh, I'm cooked. Oh well, I guess I'm missing out.
I gotta get that little Bond keychain as
I want
well. I'll
both of
probably get
them,
that.
yeah. I want both of them. Yeah, real. Anyway, after the horror, um, I'm so interested. What do we think is behind this red box? I would love to know what this is because I genuinely to this day don't know what this could be because when I think about it, right, I genuinely have no idea because it looks like St. Juana's Forest is there and like then it cuts to Bond, of course.
You want to hear a very interesting theory that I've heard? I can't remember where I got it from, but I remember it came from a specific video.
Mm.
What if Bond is another person that was involved in the car
In the car
crash?
crash, yeah, I've
Another
heard that a
car.
lot. Yeah, I've heard a lot because like to me it would make I guess the reason why it could make sense is that maybe that forest is where the other car is, and that's why, for example, that red box is there. For example, in Bunny Farm, do you remember when they go to the forest and it's like, uh oh, nothing here, but it's a big
Oh yeah.
forest. And it's like, oh no, but nothing's here, nothing's here.
And at the end of Lacrimosa, it's like you
Yeah,
must go deep into the forest.
yeah. That I mean, I think there is something in the forest that's kind of like not looked into enough, which again, it would make sense if Bond is the one who's in the car crash. But my only kind of like thing that goes against that is like when Bond says, "Don't worry, I was scared too." However, what if we're going off the theory that Bond died in the car crash as well? What if Felix killed the other person and that third grave was meant for the other person and not Felix? And
Mm.
then he was like, "Oh no, having three graves might be a little bit, crazy." So instead, he actually has the bright idea of putting that third body into Bond, and then that's who Bond becomes. Like that spirit is, you know what I mean? I
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
I think that would make
That
sense,
makes
I
sense.
guess. But that's the only thing I
I
can
think
really think of off the top of my head if it comes to that theory, to be honest.
something that I've also kind of theorized about, that I thought about is like, what if Bond is just like a family member of Felix that like really did a number on him when he was younger? Because he started like with alcoholism out of nowhere, like in the 60s.
I don't think it was out of
Uh,
nowhere. I highly doubt it was out of nowhere. There had to have been something.
yeah, exactly. Maybe it was for an example that family
Yeah,
member. Maybe Bond is just like a family member of Felix
that could
that
make
really
sense.
like did a number on him and was harmful. Whether or not that would be like his dad or like a brother or something like that. I think that
Yeah.
could be cool for them to do.
The one thing about the whole, I think it was the car theory with the other car,
Yeah.
how he was burying another person. I feel like he would have at least mentioned that in one of
Yeah.
the little voice things. He would have
I
at least mentioned it somewhere
do you
that
want to
there was a
know
third person.
do you want to know the
Like
thing
with
is though? I don't think we've heard all of his audio logs. I think Felix has more because do you want to know why? Do you remember
why?
this whole thing in during Susan's death scene? There's a box, and apparently it's Felix's box.
They said
I
though that
yeah
box isn't canon anymore.
yeah. I think at one point that was Felix's box. I think at one point that was gonna reveal something. I don't think it had anything to do with Bond. I think that had something to do with Felix, and I don't know. Obviously, you say it's not still canon. However, there is something that could be an alternative. That's the equivalent, if you get me. Like there could be something else, but I think with
Yeah.
the guilty tapes, I don't think there's any way that we've heard all of the audio logs because when we think about it, there's audio logs from Guilty, and when we finish that video of Guilty, it feels like that's what we've heard everything he has to say. We hear him after the car crash, then all of a sudden in episode 4 we hear audio logs of him in his house being like haunted by Ed and Molly. So that's not to eliminate any chances that in episode 5 or 6 there is more audio logs out there. So therefore he could have gone like, oh,
Yeah.
like I wonder what, like there could be something about that. If like, is there something about that? You know what I mean? What am I just hearing?
I don't know.
What is that?
What is going on? I just heard
I think someone was
I don't know, a horror
actually at
sound.
the school
someone's in
dance.
Wonderland. Someone
Someone
was in
actually
Wonderland.
in Wonderland.
Someone was in
Someone
the
was
school
there.
dance at the start of episode
It's
4
wild.
for
Tricky,
real.
I think that was. That was Tricky in Wonderland.
Hey, Tricky.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she's okay.
I don't know what's going. Oh, she's in Wonderland in some way. Technically. Oh, she is at the school dance. I can confirm she's in the same
That's
basketball
what
court.
I said. That's what I'm saying, yo.
But yeah, no, I definitely think that there could be more. Okay, so Anthony said that a box full of Felix cassette tapes and 21 VHS tapes. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, this is
Interesting.
really like so utterly random. But I'm
Go
playing
for it.
Minecraft right now and I've got no clue what to build.
Build Wonderland.
Fair point.
Exactly.
To be honest, I'll take a screenshot of this world. It's a world we paid for it too. We came back to
Oh,
it.
look, Shaw's
today.
the endo head.
I want his plushie. I want his plushie so bad. That is the one plushie I want.
I want them all.
Oh no, I will get them all.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm gonna get them all.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm deeply considering getting Sophie and Jenny just for the fact that they look like
The me characters.
yeah, the me characters.
Hmm. Also, does anyone else find it really strange how Banny in every sort of like the Showstoppers episodes, it seems that Banny's like a kid? Is that any weird to anybody else? Like in this photo, she looks like a kid. In the new merch video, she's a kid.
She's
I don't know.
16 in the chronological age. or
Okay,
something.
that makes sense. Okay,
I'm pretty sure that says on the wiki.
does it? Okay,
Yeah, it does.
that's interesting. This is actually Coraline's drawings. Coraline has these
Yeah,
drawings.
I know.
Yeah, Coral showed me them in the interview. That they literally loving. I love the way they blur out anything to do with Jack. Anything that relates to Jack, they get rid of. So, I just want to know why they blur it. Like, why do they blur Jack's name? Like, it's the same in episode 2 with the actual files that says his name on them, the so-called Walten file. But no, like, why is his name always blurred? What happened to him that, like, what did he do even that got him to basically just be voided out from the company? It makes no sense. So
I
far,
guess
of
probably
course.
just the fact that he went missing, and then the company maybe didn't want to
Covered it up.
any of it. Yeah, covered it
Yeah.
up.
I guess.
One,
That it looked like
sorry,
in
continue.
my mind. The designs just make sense
One
to me.
theory I heard
I
is that
wanted
he
to
got
make
shot.
them seem
I'm not
He got
sure
shot?
where it
real
came from.
audience.
I think it was
Something
Bon.
simple
Because
enough
Bon in his ear,
that can be
there was
easy to
a
remember.
gunshot. Or like a hole
Mm,
in it.
I got you
So
for
that, I
sure.
think that's where the not Felix, Jack is Bon theory. came from.
Yeah, I got you. Also, Emil, you know the way you love Boozu's Ghosts?
Yeah.
A part of me feels like this is a Boozu's Ghost 2, like, prototype version of the new Tyler
Yeah.
Billy.
Boozy's
I don't-
Ghost is peak.
I don't know why. There's something about this Billy design that seems so creepy to me that I would love to see get adapted into something. And the only thing I can think of is
I
again
mean-
Boozu's Ghosts.
he was in the new video, so it's gotta
Yeah,
be. It's
he
gotta
was
be
in.
Boo's
He
Ghost.
was.
Return of Brutality. Oh my god.
No, I've said it to you.
Showing
Mortality will
Boozu's
return. I don't think it'll be a Boozu's Ghost though.
Yeah, I just want to see the return of mortality or something like that.
I think if with like the new redesign style, he could benefit so much from that as a
I
character.
love his new
Definitely.
design.
Also, something tells me that it looks like Into the Pit.
Into the pit.
However they made these, by the way, they look great.
Little bomb and Felix in the box.
The vinyl
Oh,
figure.
I did this
Why not
drawing.
fake-
This
yeah.
just reminded me now. because there's it's all like different pictures and it's mixed with real life. I did this drawing of one of my characters mixed as if he was, because in the show, obviously it's Chilltown
Yeah.
that I'm talking about here. In the show, he goes back in time and then he serves time in Vietnam. So I
Right.
decided to draw him with a bunch of other people in the Vietnam War, but he
That's
is
sick.
as if he was there.
That's
I'll
sick.
try and find it now.
Let me receive some check. Hey, I have something for your Stells film. What do you mean, dude?
You managed to even make them have the ability to walk and interact with the audience.
There's so much little Bon.
Part of me feels like they considered making it 3D, like in the lore. They considered it making it like a stop motion similar to Walten Gromit.
Yeah.
But then they just decided to make it drawn.
This is still really creepy to me. With the
Oh,
That would
face.
have been terrifying though, stop motion.
Who do we
Files.
think this is? Norman?
Norman.
Yeah. Norman.
It could be Bon, because
yeah.
putting that face next to Bon, it could be Bon
It could be
as a
Bon.
human.
I think it's
But I
gotta be
think,
Norman. It has to be,
Yeah, I think
surely.
it's Norman.
Like,
Norman
it's obviously
is
not
Bon,
Felix.
guys.
It's obviously
Norman
not
is
Felix, but-
Bon.
I don't know who that is, man.
I find that face kind of funny, just putting like one thing in my head. It's
Mm.
like putting that meme of like POV how I look at bro
Oh
after
my
he
God.
shot me in the foot after I
Dude.
quote unquote stole his kill in World War III.
That's wild. I have a feeling this CT console is more important than people recognize. I've said this for
Oh,
so
definitely.
long. Like, this whole, like, the advanced movement and stuff, dude.
Oh my god, I thought Buzu did like a Spider-Man thing with his hands, but no, it was just
Yeah.
blending in with
This is
wall.
what I mean by handwriting. I cannot read this handwriting very well.
Banning fixed test mask.
Rick and Martin just pulled up
Something.
hieroglyphics and decided to put it down on the piece
Yeah.
of paper.
What's up? How do you bang on with that?
It's
It's
Dial.
the dude from the.
It's Dial.
Dial.
I wonder
Wait,
if they'll
what was
make
the
him
name?
canon.
I mean, he is.
Oh yeah, true. Oh my God.
He's in this thing. Turns red. Edamali is Dial.
Oh my God, is that me, chat? Is that me and Stells? Oh my God. Low key, might be.
Oh my god.
I'm very confused. Someone said they had something for Stells, and then I haven't seen them put anything else.
Oh no, this is.
Oh, it's Lacrimosa!
So creepy. I'm gonna be so real. Lacrimosa is probably my favorite, like, episode besides from, like, Hotline.
Spectacle for me.
Yeah, Spectacle is also really good. It's definitely in my top 3. That's for sure.
I think Spectacle's the most underrated episode of the whole series.
I think my 3 favorite ones. Now these are all at the same level, but like, in my 3 favorites, Spectacle, Hotline, and Lacrimosa. Easy.
Part of me feels like
Spectacle
this.
is the thing that, sorry.
Yeah. No, you go. Spectacle is what?
It's probably the thing that got me back into the Walten Files, because after ages since what was it called? Bunny Farm came out, I'd completely forgotten about it.
Yeah.
And then Spectacle released, and I just noticed it, and then I started remembering, oh yeah, that's what Walten Files is. Forgot about that.
Okay, so we're all in agreement this is Charles's face here, right?
Yeah. If
No,
you
it's the
take it
knocking.
side by side
It's
with
the
one
knocking.
photo. Oh no.
Oh, they
You wanna know what I
skipped it.
think this knocking is? I
Might go.
feel like the knocking is
Susan.
Jack knocking into the office of trying to knock either into Felix's house or into his office.
The reason why I don't think it's his house, I feel like it's too light to be knocking at the house. Because when you see him in the house, like, he's bashing the door down, basically. So the way I look at it is like it's a little bit different in terms of that, you know?
Oh yeah.
So I would think the office would make more sense if it was to be Jack. However, I don't know. I just the way I look at that scene in Lacrimosa is the same. Also, hi Marco. Well, welcome to the call,
Yo.
Brisky. What's good?
The mic's
The-
not gonna sound very good because I'm on my laptop.
Dude, actually, it sounds fine. Genuinely, it sounds fine.
That's
Um, basically, the way I look at that scene from Lacrimosa is, in my opinion, that's Charles's face that pops up, and so I personally think that that could be either Charles knocking to somewhere, because there is a scene in the back room that Felix says to someone, "We are friends," right? I think he's talking to Charles because I think he knows that Charles knows. Therefore, he gets Bond to, take this guy off the board,
That'd be
please.
so sick.
But I do think that that's either, Charles knocking on the door to somewhere, or that's Susan knocking on the Banny suit to get her out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Also, Atomic with another 5. Holy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to
Go
Martin, does he consider Walten Files 6 to be the end of season 1, or will end on a different video? To my knowledge, season 1 ends on episode 6. To my knowledge, and then episode 7 is the beginning of season 2. I'm pretty sure that's confirmed. Don't
they've
quote
said
me for that. Was it said?
Episode 4, 5, and 6 are all like the season
Season
finale.
1B.
They're just split into 3 different episodes.
I think we will get a cliffhanger though. I have a really big suspicion.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, no, they will.
I've said it for months. I think episode 6 ends with the beginning of Bunny Farm. I've said that for months. I think what's gonna happen at the end of episode 6, it'll be Sophie going into the bunny, like where they find the arcade machine, or Jenny or
That's really
something.
valid. It's
I
really
think
valid.
that would be
I don't
such a
trust
cool ending.
Jenny. I'm gonna stick
You've said
to
this for
that
ages, yeah.
to the grave. To the grave. I literally have said this since last year. There's something up with Jenny. There's something wrong. I feel like either she's like just, I don't know. It's not even either or. I just feel like she's working with Felix or something.
Also, did y'all see there's another 6 episodes for season 2? It's 6
No
again.
way. I thought it was only 3.
6?
No, I heard it was. I heard it was like 6.
I think what they're gonna do because I watched back your interview with like Ava, Kyle, and Coraline. I think what they're gonna do for season 2 is that they're basically just gonna take the route of like Sophie and Jenny, kind of like
It'll be an
going
exploration.
exploring like things for Bond's Burgers, trying to figure out as much as they can.
Hey, everyone in the TikTok chat, by the way. Hopefully you're all enjoying. It's very different to be streamed on TikTok as well, by the way. It's so weird. But
I don't think I've ever streamed on TikTok.
it's one of my first, like, I've only started really doing it. I'm just trying to get used to it a little bit more. But yeah, like, obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, if it is going to be 6 episodes for season 2. I just could have sworn I seen it somewhere that it was going to be 6, another 6.
Yeah, I thought it was only like 3 episodes for season 2 and 3, unless they've just decided to
Put
only
them
make
together.
to match those into one season.
I mean, it'd be interesting considering how long will the story end, or how long until the story ends. Sorry, like how long are they gonna take it? That's my question.
I love how they have kind of confirmed on multiple occasions that Felix just does not die.
Yeah.
In the
Also,
series.
yes, this photo, we love
It's
that. We
Bond.
love that image.
It's Bond.
This is the thing about Lacrimosa. The randomness of it is so scary.
Part of me
It looks
feels
like a-
like that
looks like
person right there, who's like getting zoomed into right after that picture of Bond, might actually be Bond.
I guess. Oh, here's Charles. This is interesting how, like, we have that cyberphone console there. All of a sudden, we go to the walk-around test. Then we're going to this facial tracking. Then we're going to go back to facial tracking again. It's interesting how it actually is literally explaining one thing, showing the scene, explaining another thing, showing the scene with it. It's really chronological. Like, it's really good for anyone trying to understand the story. Also, here's the face.
It's Charles.
It is Charles.
Like
It
you can
has to
see
be.
the hair and stuff as well.
The music, getting rid of it as well, and then the knocking.
I also,
It's
I
very
honestly also
creepy.
think like Cyber Telly's like design there with the voice is low-key kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like scarily friendly, like too friendly.
Oh, wait a minute. Why did Bond's pupils turn like really small for a second there?
Did they? I kind of
Yeah,
looked
when
away
it's
for like
like
2 seconds.
colored.
I gotta see this.
Oh,
Oh no! No!
Oh,
I'll be
hell no.
I'll be
No!
honest. I didn't really see. I don't think that's like anything big. I think that's literally just showing
Same,
that it's
I
Bond.
don't think so. I don't think so. It just kind of got me for a second. I was like, what the
So
fuck?
hate it.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Season 1, The Murders. Season 2, Current Brighton and Post Bunny Farm. And Season 3, K9, The Tapes. I guess, yeah. To me, I just think Season 2 will be more like an exploration of what Sophie's been up to. You know what I
And then
mean?
they're just gonna get closer and closer to finding Bond ultimately. They're Bond and Sophie and Jenny are both gonna go like accidentally closer and closer to
Hi,
each
and hi, Anita, and TikTok. Hi, how you doing?
I hope we get to see more of right.
I do think so. I think we will. I think we will in episode 5. Sorry, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm a
I
nerd for
think
that kind of stuff.
season 5 is gonna be big on like the type of world building where it's like showcasing a lot of stuff going on outside of like Bob's Burgers, like in the town.
Yeah, I really do think that it's gonna be really surrounded by Rosemary. I think we'll get multiple scenes of Rosemary walking around the streets and people staring at her because like, oh, she's the one with the missing husband, that type of thing. I think we'll get a lot of that type of story in
That
episode
could be
5.
cool, yeah.
To a bit of world
You're like,
building.
oh, how dare you? You lost your husband. How dare you? It's like, what the hell did I do?
Also,
That's- What?
am I the only one who thinks that these are like images from each person's death? Like this is obviously Susan's face. How like at one
Maybe
point.
Charles. Or what? Sorry. Don't just literally ignore everything that I just said. Ignore every single word that exited my mouth.
Well, they scan. Also, can we talk about this? By the way, can we just talk about this randomly?
What? It's a
door.
door.
Am I the only person who thinks that kind of looks like an eye bleeding? I know it probably is a door. I know, but I'm thinking.
Wait,
Oh, okay, I see.
Do you see
it,
where
but
I'm
I
coming
don't
from?
think it is. Yeah.
Do you
Wait,
want to
I
know
see
why?
where
Do you
you're
want to know why
coming
I
from.
think this? If I hold on, if I load up Lacrimosa,
Oh God.
there it is.
isn't like Lacrimosa the name of a like?
It's a Mozart
song or
song.
something?
It's a Mozart song. Yes.
Yeah.
If I go into Lacrimosa
Mozart is canon in the Walten
right
Files.
here, it's
Fucking
before.
love this episode.
It's this
the
part.
Mozart Files.
There.
It's a door.
No, but look. Hold on. No.
Oh, I hate that face. I'm home
That's
alone
that's
right
hun-
now,
that's
so it's scary.
that's 100% Bond, by the way. Okay,
Yeah.
so look at this. Like, oh, that's another nice face I love.
Oh,
That door
Michael
there.
Jackson.
Look how similar they look, if not
Well, I mean,
identical.
they're like the same door.
I know they could just be a door, but it's the fact that this is like that looks like, I don't know. It could just be me seeing things, which would make sense. But I just can't shake the whole thing that that's a nose and that's a bleeding
Yeah, I
eye.
see that.
I can't
see
shake that
but
feeling.
Realistically, I think it's just a door.
It's probably a door. I just can't shake that. You know what I mean?
Do you guys want to know what would be
Also-
super cool? Sorry,
What?
Emil, you can go first.
that like PNG face of Shaw right there. It's funny and scary to me because she looks so geeked.
That's fair.
Yeah. I was gonna say it would be so cool if like behind one of the shelves there was like a secret room.
I would
Like,
love
Felix
that.
knew about it.
I mean, if you look on the like the kind of blueprints of Bond's Burgers, there's a lot of rooms we just never see. Specifically, that back room with the keep out and Bond with the hard hat on it. That room specifically, which I definitely think is a very important room.
Felix's beer cave.
Real. He just has he just has a wine cellar.
Felix's
Well, Charles has a
cave.
hole in his head.
He just, like,
Cole got shot with a shotgun or something. I thought Charles' eyes get shot.
felt breaking Walten, and Felix has a little farm.
Please tell me I'm not the only person in here and in chat and everything that thinks that Ducky and Tammy aren't canon. Like, they're gonna be canon.
I'm gonna be
They are
I do think so as
100%
well.
canon.
I
Also,
honestly, I
can
fucking
we
forgot
please
about that
talk
for a
about
second.
this? So that's
Molly.
obviously Molly, right? Like, that has to be Molly.
Where's Ed?
Oh, this music slaps.
Yeah.
The camera work, by the way, is beautiful.
This is obviously animated in the new style, and it looks so good. You can tell by the eyes. Like,
Yeah.
they draw the eyes in particular.
Yes, sir.
They almost look like googly eyes to me, but in a good way.
Yeah, I see that. Also, did you notice anything here? I'm gonna move my face
There's
camera
a
tiny bit.
face in the window.
No. Do you wanna know who that is? I swear that's Rocket. That you can't.
Oh!
That's Rocket. I think looking out the window.
That's so
And
disturbing.
I have never seen anybody notice this. I have never
not-
seen
I'm
a
not
soul.
We
sleeping
should pull up
tonight.
another picture of the house. Hold on.
I'm not sleeping tonight, bro.
I think that's Rocket in the
I'm
window.
not sleeping tonight.
I'm so
You
sure
gotta
that's
brighten
Rocket
it up.
sleeping. Not sleeping,
Brighten it
but
up.
peeping, sorry. I said sleeping. No, he's peeping.
It's, yeah, no, there's nothing else in the. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's not in the OG picture.
Is it not?
Look! Look in the
Show me.
window. It's not there.
Oh my god. Do you want to know what's
Oh.
crazy as well? Do you want to know what's mad?
What?
How is Rocket there? Because Rocket's with Felix in the grave right now. So how is he
Can
there
we-
if that is Rocket?
Can we
Who
brighten
is
that
who
up?
is that? Like if that
Ed?
tech No, because they're in the graves right now. They're not
Soul.
Imagine it's just Bon.
Their
No,
spirit.
because Felix is still burying them at this point.
Yeah, they're
'cause-
dead. They're spirits.
Yeah, but how could Rocket can't manifest himself there? Because at this current
I'm saying it
moment,
might be just. You know how we saw just Molly just standing there with
yeah, but
Molly's soul just standing there. Could be like the same case with that.
What the heck is that?
Can we brighten it up, please?
also
Here, I will.
Anita says maybe that's Bon. Someone said maybe it's a lamp.
Yeah.
If that's a lamp, we would see it in the original photo, which I'm gonna pull up just for the sake of.
Yeah, there's no way that Martin would just add a little lamp in the. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but
It wouldn't make much sense.
Please brighten it up for the sake of the.
yeah.
I don't think we'll be
I'm
able to
brightening it.
find anything. But as you can see here, there's nothing in the window here.
Just because the VHS effect crunches everything
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
in fairness,
Bon.
though, Cal, there are no lights there, but
It is
it's just,
interesting
a
how
couple pixels.
it is interesting though how
Oh my gosh!
the
It looks
only
like an eye.
it just looks like a snout.
please try to brighten it.
Yeah. I have it brightened right now.
Anita
Okay.
in my TikTok chat goes, maybe it's an educated guess, but maybe it's just a glitch. Maybe it's just something that's just there, like for the sake of the VHS effect. Maybe I just think it looks very ironic. That it looks a lot like a snout.
It stays stationary as the camera's going. So
Yeah,
it looks kind of like a big eye.
it does. I just think to me it looks a lot like Rocket's nose. I don't know. I just think it really
Ye-
does.
Yeah.
Because also, I don't know if I'm the only one. I can see something here just above it that's kind of glowing.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like surely that has to be something that's getting light reflected off it. So I think that's Rocket, which again would technically make no sense because Rocket is in the grave right now. Felix is burying Ed and Molly. So Rocket should be with them. So what is in that window? Unless there's two Rockets. And I don't know how that makes any sense. But do you want me to throw a wild Hail Mary theory out here, Emil?
Yeah.
You ready for the craziest theory? Do you remember you said, what if Felix done something to Linda?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What if... Now, what if...
Right.
What
it's
if...
Jenny?
What if that thing in the window is where Linda actually is?
He's dead. Also, the reason I was laughing so hard is because I pulled up the VC chat to see Sam's
Oh, yeah, the
image
Sam's like the
of
creepy
4
image.
hours left.
4 hours.
4 hours until what, Sam?
Oh my god. But yeah, no, surely I can't be the only one. Someone said maybe it's a scrapped version of Rocket that's in the house.
Can I close this thing, please?
Yeah, you just click at the chat again.
It does look a lot like how Martin draws eyes.
I guess. I mean, I can see it being like an eyeball in the window. I think it is something there. But I just think the way I'm looking, I don't know if you can see it on the stream or not, like in my Discord and on my Twitch and YouTube and all. But to me, I can see it on my OBS. You have something here, then it's dark, and then you have a little speck of light up here. So to me, that kind of looks like an ear.
Felix's bald spot.
To me, that kind of looks like someone's ear. But I don't know. Is Rocket even a doll or an action? Rocket's a doll. I think Rocket is like...
that it's Rocket, just like a manifestation of him or something.
I mean, to me, that makes sense. But hey, let's see if there's anything hiding in the house.
It doesn't work. I can't close the chat. I just have that fucking image staring at me.
I hate how Felix's house looks in the dark, by the way.
Also, has anyone I heard I feel like I promise you, I hear Jack saying I've been trying to contact the school, in those phone calls, because those are phone calls that we haven't heard before.
Yeah, those are the other 25 missed calls, is it? Yeah, 25.
You have 25 new messages.
Yeah. So.
Felix.
No, Linda's in Hurricane. I mean, hey, you saw how Felix reacts, dude. Did she really get the hurricane? Who knows? Because we haven't heard from Linda since. We haven't heard from Linda since, dude.
I went to Hurricane a few months ago, and Linda was not there, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Marco. Marco was on a manhunt, dude. Marco solved the Walten Files by going to it IRL. Literally. I love how we're 20 minutes in and we've been live for an hour. Hashtag casual Cal video / Also, I kind of want to go back to that wide shot of the house for a second, just on the off chance if we can still see it in the window. I highly doubt we'll be able to from that angle, to be honest. Yeah, not really. Also, is that just me, or does Felix have a garage at the back of his garden?
I think it's a chimney.
I mean,
did you say it's a chimney?
That is the biggest chimney
that might
I've
be
ever seen.
If that's a chimney, that's like a whole factory. Because dude, that's
he built long back there, bro.
He grows weed in his basement, bro. He needs a big chimney.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised, dude. Someone says I have a game theory. Well, let's hear your game theory.
What if Felix has an attic and that's where Linda is? She's just chilling up there.
Imagine you're looking out your window and you see Jack doing this, bro. I'd absolutely poo my pants, bro.
I'm pulling out a sawed-off shotgun.
Dude, I would die. I'd
burning
cry.
the house down.
Low-key so real.
Don't make me drive over there, Felix.
He has a big hand, bro. Holy cow.
You know who also has big hands? Bond. Jack is Bond.
Norman is Bond.
That's what I mean.
You know, I would have been with you if Felix had 3 fingers. No, not Felix, if Jack had 4 fingers.
Yeah, so real. Also, I love how Felix doesn't even look human there.
Yeah, no,
He's
he
just
looks like a
sleeping.
little circle.
No,
He's like, care for a smoke rocket?
Felix's
Oh,
dead.
that
Look, his
shot's-
eyes are open. There's no way bro survived that. I'm gonna be so real.
I'm gonna be so honest. I second your theory because how could Ed and Molly die in the car crash and him not?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
swerves into
you
a tree so that they hit it first.
like you can't. Also, I know this is crazy dark, right? This is so dark. But does anyone else picture the car crash of like either obviously Molly's in the back, it was Ed flying out the front of the car? I don't know why that's like I don't know why that's in my head right now. But
It's like-
something about
it's
that
like-
is just killing me right now.
He's like,
it's
come
like-
on, Molly, let's go. And they just fly out the window.
It's like when they're driving home from the school, at the end of Bunny Farm, and Molly is just like, "I wanna go home, Felix. What are you drinking?" And then Felix just slowly turns around and is just like, "Shut your fucking mouth!" And just like
Yeah.
crashes the car.
Oh,
He's like,
dude.
can you pass me that bottle called Jack Daniels? But I don't think that's very good.
Someone in my
Shut
chat
your
just
fucking-
goes, drunk people often survive car crashes. Does that mean like when you're drunk and driving, you just become invincible to like any pain? Is that like
You
is
just,
that
like turn into like
like-
Jason Voorhees when you have a sip of beer.
you get you get impaled by a fucking branch, right? And next thing you know, you have a drop of alcohol. The branch just removes itself.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, sorry.
Just grows around
He's,
the branch.
he says, sorry, bro. I'll leave you be, and you just heal like Wolverine.
Cal, you wanna know where I think you
Young
got
Trevor's
that
up plot
idea
armor.
you think you think I think you got that whole idea of Ed just flying out the windshield
I can't get it
From,
out of
uh,
my head, dude.
from the Reels video that I typically see. That's like POV me flying out the window,
Oh,
flying
bro.
out my sister's car window. at
I just can't get it out of
100
my head,
miles an
dude.
hour.
It's like that one gif of that guy and his car flips over, then he turns off the the radio.
Wait, Cal, go back to that shot of Felix looking out of the grave.
Oh, this one's so funny, bro.
He's just
It's
like,
so
"Listen to
funny.
this. Listen to this and let it play. Well, anything from business. And then he just cuts to the bloody ass back.
Oh, the look
I
you,
sure
the look,
did give those children.
the
Well,
look, you,
damn,
the look you give your best friend after you've just brutally murdered and buried his dead kids.
Look at what Sam said in the Dead by Daylight chat.
I did see it.
Come on, Molly, let's go.
Come on. Look, there he is.
Oh, dude. Me strolling up to the function.
I love how we're
Also,
laughing like this when this is literally
The
what
best
he's
scene in
coming-
the whole series. It's the best scene other than the Bond combo. Also, can we talk about how good the water looks? Like that's outrageous. I don't know how they done that.
Well, you know, it's
It's
just a
not
video
wrong.
of
Yeah.
water. It's just a video.
How did they make water? I imagine in the I guess go to Martin. How did you make that water scene? I don't know, bro. I just walked to my nearest river.
I just recorded. Look, ready? Come on, Molly. Let's go.
Oh my fucking god.
Bro.
Cal, look at the gif.
No, I'm sorry. I have to put this on stream. The reason why I've just started dying laughing is because of this. Come on, Molly. Let's go.
Come on, Molly.
Cal. Check the ends in a second.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
I can't send my gifts.
I love how we're literally, this is actually probably the darkest and best scene in the series, and we are just dying laughing. Martin or any of the crew, if you're in here, we deeply apologize.
I'm sorry, bro.
Emil
Come on, Molly,
Emil
let's
doesn't
go.
apologize, but I apologize.
I don't apologize.
Oh,
Emil,
dude.
we should like 3D animate Ed and Molly like flying through the
Yes, yes.
Also, this is such an interesting scene in Lacrimosa. Because I was so curious that, like, I was so convinced that the thing they find at this river is a face.
Yeah.
I was, like,
Looks
literally
a pile of
saying,
spaghetti.
such a cool scene. I love it.
Looks like a pile of spaghetti, pretty much.
Like, dude, I remember this looked, I was like, bro, that is a face. I was like, yo, that's an ear. Like, what actually is that? Like, genuinely.
Holly's backpack.
Like, dude, you can't tell me that's not eye, nose, mouth, ear, hair.
I do see that.
You know what I
do see
mean?
that, but realistically,
Yeah, it's
I'm
obviously-
seeing it from a different angle.
Imagine this is the
Like,
other person in the car crash.
Okay,
could
hold
be
on, wait. Once you guys see it this way, you guys are gonna be traumatized. All right.
Oh, no.
The thing that you were looking at as an ear, look at that as a nose.
Okay.
And then the two things above it are the eyes, and then one at the bottom's the mouth. It looks so creepy when you look at it that way.
It looks like Foxy side-eyeing me. Or
Yeah,
like
yes.
someone wearing like a
Got the
Foxy mask.
eyebrows, bro.
Imagine
Got the
that's just,
Ted
imagine
eyebrows.
that's an eye. Let's say you were going off your theory. Marco, imagine that's someone's eyeball, and that's just an empty eye hole.
Yeah. No,
That's
yeah,
wild.
That's what I was going for. I think it looks terrifying that way.
Terrifying terror. Terrifying terror merch, link in the
Yes,
description.
yes. See, look, Sam gets it, though.
Also,
Oh, no.
whose wallpaper is it? Like, bro, what type of wallpaper is Felix? I'm sorry, it's a very side note, but still.
They look like little bonds. What?
It looks like something out of Animal Crossing.
Low key.
Like the characters. Also,
Bro, we are 25 minutes into this.
no, bro, we're good, bro. Chill. Strap in.
I haven't been able to drink since last week.
What is that shot? Loki in the background kind of looks like he just built his own bar.
And knowing him, he probably
You
did.
see the
He
table?
probably did, dude.
Linda, get me a beer.
Linda, toss me the vodka.
Bro.
It don't make it
No.
work.
This is Felix. Like, bro goes, yeah, I'll have a whole bottle of whiskey. Then he's like, Linda, give me my fucking keys. as, he
Give that man
as he strolls out and proceeds to accidentally kill.
They both hate me now.
They both hate me now. Like,
Yeah,
let's
mine.
okay. Think of this in a literal sense. He wonders why they hate him after that he just buried and murdered their two youngest kids. Just deep that for a second, like.
Bro is having her biggest
hate me now.
hangover as a. Bro is the biggest pick me man I've
Here,
ever.
can you imagine? Imagine he woke up from the car crash like not drunk. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck happened?" And as he looks back and sees Ed and Molly just absolutely mutilated in the back seat.
Also, if you look at the like base of that lamp, what is it? Loki kind of looks like a beer glass or something.
Oh my god, it's like a can of beans.
It
Exactly.
literally looks like a bottle of Jack Daniels.
It literally does. It's
Like
eating me
bro's
up inside.
fireplace, bro. Eating me up inside.
Bro's fireplace looks like an accordion.
It looks like a train
It's like
engine.
the
It's like one of
radio
those
in
old
the Walten
locomotives.
I love how Rocket's just kind of like just vibing.
Music was good, dude.
It was good,
Hardy,
bro.
did you ever watch Terrifier? Terrifier, follow me on Twitter, so I have hella aura. Low-key, one of the best shots in the episode. Yo, Atomic
yeah,
with
yeah,
another 5, dude. Imagine if the
But even
nightmare
Tommy
scene
did.
in episode 6 is something like Rosemary's deceased face emerging from a table or a corner.
Oh, don't
Oh,
say that in front of me, bro. I'm
I
genuinely gonna.
love.
That's
Imagine.
fucking my nightmare.
Oh my god, I'm thinking it right. Imagine. Obviously, this can't be the scene like out of timeline wise. But let's say you remember the teaser Martin let me reveal for the charity stream, like Jack sitting in like the house with no lights on, probably presumably the night of the car crash.
No.
Basically, what if like that's like Sophie's in the dark waiting for her to come home and she looks down, right? She goes to get something from the fridge, hears the door open, etc. Hears the footsteps walking, sits back at the table, looks up, and Rosemary's deceased body is just staring back at her from the other end of the table.
It's like the scene in a Terrifier where
Yeah, when like the
they're
mom
like
is sitting.
at dinner.
But
He
like
had a
when
smile.
oh dude, that would be so sick.
Okay, look, look in the Dead by Daylight chat. That's the like how I'm looking at the
Yeah, I
face.
see you,
And
I
then
see you.
scroll up and then see the one above Sam.
Yeah, that the second one Sam put in, like the first one he drew over, is the one I was looking at. It was.
Yeah.
And it's
Um,
just like in that window. You made me fly at the windshield.
you made me believe I could fly, Felix,
You made me believe.
and now you
He's
turned
like,
me in,
Mars is amazing. Mars is amazing.
and now you turned me into a marketable plushie.
Bon in a nutshell is just like, Felix,
Also, I'm
the
talking
people don't believe we have to kill them.
Atomic just said. Also, I'm talking about like if imagine it's Rosemary the way she looks at the end of the spectacle.
Ooh,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
but you know that I'm genuinely scared of that woman, but at the same time attracted to her. What?
Terrifying Terror.
What?
Chat,
Huh?
all I'm going to say is Terrifying Terror merch is live right now. If you click the link, the
Get it,
beautiful
get it.
link, and you go to this beautiful website, like this absolutely, you look at this beautiful website, and all of a sudden you see the peakness of peak for a mere $200. I'm joking, it's not actually 200. I can't read.
$200. $200.
Does bro have his gaming setup next to the doorway?
bro
Is that
kills
his
two people in a car crash and decides to load up Valorant.
No, bro,
All right, who am
number
I-
one car
hold on,
crash
no.
simulator game.
He has to complete his quest. He has to
That's
unlock the
just
new
plain
skin of
Minecraft.
Spider-Man in Rivals.
Do you want to know what I could actually picture Felix doing? It's like he's like Frank Heffley from Dive Wimpy Kid, and he like gets home after the car. He's like, I'm gonna go work on my battle diorama.
Bro, Cal, that shot of Rocket is like one of those. Mom, I pissed the bed.
Everyone,
I threw up.
you motherfucker beat me to it. Like, bro, the door opens. The door's, Mom, I threw up.
It's like
I
that one
threw up.
video I made. It's like that one short I made of just Bob standing
Yeah.
outside of Jennifer's room. It's like, Mom,
You killed someone. There's blood everywhere.
They look nice and friendly.
They
Mom,
look
go-
forgiving.
My mom, go play with the neighbors next door. The neighbors.
Oh, dude.
The ball wall, it turned it into a boogle wall.
Oh my god.
Uncle Felix, what's going on? Gets flung around for 30 seconds down a hill. That's amazing, dude.
You'll think Felix's story fine, don't you?
Also, you know, this conversation here, like on a real note, this confirms to me that like anyone who dies by Bond finds out something about Felix.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah.
like because think about it,
150%.
like Charles puts it in the head of Susan to like, oh maybe like, and then Susan literally goes, I think it's bullshit. Like literally when I play it, she goes, I think it's bullshit. She
Yeah.
knows something's wrong. Charles has a feeling. All of a sudden, Charles dies directly after Susan. Well, like like it was a few weeks. I can never remember the exact date other than 0714, and then that Rosemary dies on the 19th of July. But like, the fact that all of a sudden Charles dies straight after that, then 4 days or 4 or 5 days after that, and Rose gets killed, and then all of a sudden, like, Jack has to have something, like, about it, you know what I mean? I think Jack goes missing because he knows Felix done something to the kids, because Jack literally goes, if I found out you done anything to those kids, I'll kill you. And then all of a sudden he goes missing, like, I think, like 2 weeks after, if even that. And all of a sudden then Susan dies, then Charles dies, then Rose dies. And then, of course, the whole thing in with Ashley going, she saw something she wasn't supposed to see. She probably saw the fact that, oh, Billy said
Oh my
all
God,
of the
Tricky.
Walten Files, or all the Walten Cruise's name. Tricky, that is wild. Tricky, that is wild. I'm going to continue the video now.
Do it.
What was I gonna say?
Who do we think this is?
I think
Billy.
it's just
Tammy.
yeah. Fair.
Tammy.
No, it's not Tammy.
Tammy. Tammy.
What was I gonna say? It's like Jack's like, if you do anything to those kids, I'll kill you. And then feels like it's actually quite the opposite, really.
As Bond just yanks him into the darkness.
Oh no, where'd the mule go?
I don't even want to think.
Emil, no.
Freaking fucking
Emil.
Felix said it is.
Nero Neri.
No jackal blows here.
Tricky, we see you, bro.
I don't wanna be involved in this shit anymore.
We see the Burger King guy.
Tammy is canon. I'm telling you right now, Tammy is canon. Tammy. Tammy.
Let's just check up on the other ones for now. Check up on the games.
Alright, Emil just had to go for like a few minutes. He'll be back in a second, he said.
Cool. I gotta start doing this school assignment, but at least I can watch funny Waltons.
It's really interesting to see this, like, the series this way, like, in order.
Yeah.
A part of me kind of prefers it. It feels like
Yeah,
I'm
I
watching a
think it's
movie.
okay. Yeah. A cursed, disturbing movie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is Bon and the others after Sophie or not? I'm pretty sure Bon is. I highly doubt the rest of the animatronics are.
Oh, Cal, did you see my theory that I put in the chat?
Which one?
It was that, like, the spirits, when they're, or like the people when they're getting killed by Bond, they like see Jack's spirit, so they think that he's responsible for killing them, and that's why they censor his name.
That's cool. I love
So,
how they
like,
join
kind
out
of
of Molly's
stretch,
face
but-
together, by the way.
Yeah. It's like, yo, Loki, my dog ain't acting right today, bro. It's just-
Who do we think this is?
That's Susan, I'm pretty sure, or like
You
Rosemary,
think?
maybe.
That's one of the creepiest faces in the entire series to me.
Yeah, no, in my opinion, that's the scariest face.
To me, the one that's scarier is the one in Lacrimosa. I think it's the same person, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. That like
Yo.
version of it's scarier to me.
Yo, Atomic with another 5. I'm starting to think
cow,
Felix
bro.
actually killed Jack, used him for burgers to hide the Bond's burgers to hide the evidence. There's been a lot of emphasis on the
It'd be
food.
So nasty.
Wait, hold on. Atomic's theory is that they turn Jack into food.
And Shadow Man feeds me when lights go off. He's feeding the burgers of Jack to Bond, which then gives Bond the spirit of Jack.
If that's...
I'm just
Bro, could you
But if-
imagine?
If they made him into burgers, that would be so disturbing, but I also think that'd be so cool.
I would love that. Because, like, that would be so out of the blue, and no one would have expected that. And then Atomic just casually predicts it. Like, bro, that's crazy. If that turns out to be the case, like, that's actually insane.
I low-key kind of hope that happens now.
Yeah, just imagine, like, oh yeah, no. You knew where your dad was all along, as Sophie proceeds to look down at a burger.
She's like, so where's my dad? And he's like, just points at the burger.
He's there. You're eating him.
He's in the burgers.
This is one idea that I had, but I'm not too
What's
sure
up?
about it.
Hey, Mel.
Does Felix adopt Sophie.
Yeah, I
For
think
herself.
so. Yes, I think so. I'm nearly 100% certain.
If
But
that's
I
true,
yeah.
if he only adopted her just to give her the job and then Bond kill her.
I think that's exactly what the idea is, but I think
I think it's because he
she
wants to give
find
her the pills.
yeah, he adopts her for the pills to make her forget about everything. But I feel like
Oh.
there could be a scene now, like in season 2, where Sophie talks to Felix about here, what was Bond's Burgers? Like, I feel like I remember it. And then he goes, oh, yeah, we're opening it back up and all this. And then she gets the job. Because he's like, okay, well, she knows again now. Let's just get her out of the
Yeah.
question. And
You
then
want to
gives
like
know
her the
what I
job.
think it is? You want to know what I think it is?
What?
Yes.
I think what happens is that I am still so confident on this that she sees Jack die, and then
Yeah.
Felix puts her on the pills. And listen, I know that you haven't completely agreed to this theory, but realistically, I don't even think Felix would be okay to, kill another child, especially what
Exactly.
happened to Ed
Exactly.
and Molly. So he puts her on the pills instead, and then like his mind like shifts a little bit when his mindset just out of nowhere kind of shifts a little bit when she's an adult and whatnot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
Cal.
yeah.
Just like literally, because I was about to say the same thing as like Emil. Like we know that Felix isn't just like a cold-blooded evil
Yeah.
killer. We know that he's not innocent, obviously, but he's like a coward. So like I 100% agree with Emil. It seems like something that Felix would do. Like
Yeah,
instead of
for
being
sure.
like, oh yeah, we're just gonna kill Sophie. He's like the last little bit of innocence that he has. Like, all right, just take
I
these pills. Which I hope that they go more in detail on, because like if she was just on like antidepressants or something, it would like not even really block the
Mm.
memories. It would have to be like she was taking them for like years and years and years and years and years to like
Yeah.
forget about things.
Before I go on to like what my point about this, Atomic said also, Cal. The other reason I think that could be the case because I remember in Find Jack Walton the old audio files from one of the employees. I'm assuming Richie. It says that one of the employees is talking about issues and quality control about the food.
Oh.
Anyways,
Wait,
um,
what?
basically there was a
Oh,
theory.
you didn't hear
Atomic
it.
put a theory that if Jack went missing, but he got turned into food, like they got his body.
Oh,
Like that's why they can't find him anywhere.
oh,
See you later, Gray. By the way.
oh,
But
oh.
my theory on the whole the pills thing, I could definitely get on board with the whole Sophie sees Jack die. If that is the case of like he just randomly gets killed by Felix or something, I could definitely see that being the case. Let's go off the fact that if it's like the food thing, I really do think that Sophie sees something, or the fact that the whole thing with Felix being known as Uncle Felix, I think that he would be the next person in line to take over of guardianship of Sophie since all the rest of them are dead. So I think that obviously going off that he's just a coward, I think he just gives her the pills to make her forget about everything. Like, okay, I know you've been through all this and everything, and we've been through this together. You have these pills. Therefore, I think Felix is the person that says safety in pills. I think like there's like he says like there is
I
safety in these pills. Like that, the fact that she forgets everything, the fact that she can live her life without having to have this guilt and memory of what's all that's happened. So there's safety in them. I think that's what that whole thing is, personally.
Yeah, because realistically, I don't think that like I feel like it's a type situation where like Bond, a spirit Bond would actually, he would pretty much, kill Sophie
Mm,
if anything. But Felix is like, no, this is too far. I don't want to kill another child. Let me
yeah,
give her these pills and
it
it'll
goes
be
from
fine.
there.
If she finds out when she's older, we can go to that plan. If it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Because
So,
realistically, when she's old enough, she has,
mm,
when you're 18, you're able to obviously, take your own decisions. And
yeah,
so, realistically, after Bunny Farm, Sophie's not going to continue taking the pills because now she knows what they're for.
yeah, to get rid of
So,
all that.
yep.
For sure.
I'm staying on that theory.
I do think that's a really interesting theory of Jack being turned into food. That's a very,
Oh, bleh. It looks like Brian,
very.
by the way. I don't know why. I know it
Of
isn't,
what?
but it just reminds me of Brian. That one face of Bond.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Also, chat, it's been confirmed Bond sneaks up on Susan.
Did you know? Yeah, there's the box, dude.
That looks more like a toolbox though, yeah.
Yeah, it
'Cause
is.
that
I'm pretty
was
sure.
like a
No, the box that I'm
lady
talking
balloon.
about is the one that's on the floor here beside Bon. The one that falls.
Maybe the box is the recipe for the Jack burgers.
So valid. Yeah, like Susan like walks up to Bon and then grabs something, right? Doesn't she? Yeah, she walks over to grab something.
She just like pulls off his arm.
I'm telling you right now, Tammy or Billy is behind that curtain thingy. I think.
Yeah.
There's my boy.
I don't think it's Billy just because like Richie
It's-
says that they
yeah.
got a new one shipped after.
Yeah, I think it's Tammy
it's not-
personally.
Yeah.
I love how Bond's here, but oh, that pause game, by the way, crazy. I love how Bond's there.
Yeah.
Anyone else think he kind of looks like a mouse or like a rat?
No.
Like with
Yeah,
the,
he's
with
like,
like
you
the
got games on your phone?
like the buck teeth, kind of like these lines, kind of like whiskers. I don't know. I just find it really funny.
Oh my god, he's Richie Ratterson. No.
Oh my god,
Yes, he's
Bond! Bond pushes over the box, dude.
Yeah. He's like, what's good, dude?
Oh my god, that's so smart from him. He pushes the box over so he can then creep up on her. That's so good, dude. I've never
Like a
actually
little,
gone by that frame by frame.
I don't see any arms though, but I do see where you're coming from.
I know, but he has like telekinesis or something.
I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah,
if
see,
he does,
Bonneton
dude.
standing there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and all of a
Here's
sudden,
the thing that
then
I'm
all of a
really
sudden his
confused
feet
with.
are here. His feet are here then all of a sudden, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
How
how
does,
was
like,
he? Yeah.
This random dude just have his own little like spiritual area that's called Wonder. Like how does he have his own little purgatory?
I don't think it's. I think it is
Some
just
random
in general purgatory. I don't think it's his. I think it's just in general purgatory. And
Maybe,
like,
yeah. But like he's like
guess
all
we'll find
white and he
out.
like perfectly
Yeah.
blends in.
it'd be very interesting to see if they actually explain Wonderland. I think they will personally when
Yeah.
episode 7 because it's called Alice, so Alice in Wonderland.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah.
think it is? Because when I watched back one of the interviews where you like mentioned that.
Yeah, there is a lot in those interviews, right?
Honestly, I think it would be more interesting and more realistic for them to do, because
My
the
camera
name
just
is
died.
more similar to Allison. So I think what they are gonna do is do Ashley seen in Wonderland potentially.
Yeah,
Possibly.
my camera just like skibbidied. Hold on, let me just plan. That's gonna fix my camera.
Dup dup yes yes yes. Dup yes yes yes.
Shut up. Insert Call of Duty zombie sounds. Let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. It's like that one audio. Oh, let me get up, let him get up.
Also, I just saw that Sergi has gifted a sub to Blue Wolf, dude. Thank you so much, Sergi, dude. Absolute legend.
W dude. Money dude.
Thank you, Sergi. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. Bro, we have 13 subs on Twitch, bro. I appreciate y'all so much. Sergi the GOAT, man. Can we get a W train for Sergi in chat, please?
Sergi do.
Why is her hands like yellow, like a minifigure or something? Oh my god, Susan is Marge! No way! Oh, this is a nice.
I love that cut. I love that cut.
Susan hasn't shown up in a few days.
Do you reckon
This
this
is
is
where
Charles
it's
talking to the
confirmed.
higher ups?
Yep.
I think so
I
too.
contacted her family, and they say they also.
Oh,
This
Jack's
is where it
face is
gets
beside
confirmed.
Bon. Jack's face
that-
is beside Bon.
No, that confirms to me that Jack's body is inside Bond, but
I
he's the
said
one
this to
who-
you and you refuse to believe me.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. How could Jack's
don't
body
know.
fit? Also, that's so scary to me.
That's not what I.
Oh,
no,
that
I
that
said that
shot.
to Susan because I was genuinely just confused about it.
Oh, it was Susan, was it? Okay, fair enough. This shot, dude. Oh, oh,
Baggy. POV,
Banny.
the one
She
kid
could
in
low-key walk
class.
it off, bro.
Loki, Banny,
POV.
just put a band-aid on it, like Loki.
POV, that one kid in class in 3rd grade after saying I don't feel so good.
Jeez,
He got blood of his mouth.
that's wild. I love the sound design of just, you can just tell he's mutilating it.
How does Bond have like Bond's eye has like a red hue at like the bottom?
I think
Most
it's blood.
extensive object possession.
Yeah,
When
right.
it goes to Wonderland, you can see the lighting change to Wonderland.
Soapy 82 Brighton just goes, a little ice would help Banny, don't worry about it.
Yeah, for real. She just needs to go to the school nurse.
So real.
Okay, a little bit of like a little on there, and it's good.
I love the way Bonds is in Wonderland.
Trey, Walten Pixel. on
Yeah.
his head.
Yeah, I see that, like the thing like sticking out. I was
Yeah, my
just
this
about
thing.
to say. Yeah.
I wonder what, like, that has to be there for a reason. There's no way they would include that as a mistake. They would obviously see
No.
that.
Just a
I think
PNG.
it's for sure just a stray pixel.
Mm.
No, trust me, that picture
Also-
reveals who Bond really is.
I gotta say, the way Coral does this version of Susan's voice and the editing in it is genuinely, other than Eva as Bon here, is in my opinion some of the best voice acting in the series. I genuinely think that, like, the way that Coral's able to convey someone who's had their neck snapped and trying to talk is just ridiculous. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, it's here, and all of a sudden, I can hear you. And he's like Eva, and you're like, oh my god. It's like,
Cal,
what's up?
you wanna know why I think her legs are so shredded?
Why? I could think of a few ways, but
Because that's how that's how damaged her legs got after being pressed
Stuffed.
against the
Yeah,
endo
yeah.
in the suit.
yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Also, the church being here is insane to me. I think that's wild that the church is here. Oh, Eva, dude. Oh, it's so good.
It's like that one creepy teacher we all have. That's good.
Oh my god, dude. To Wonderland.
Your new home,
So good, bro.
isn't it? Beautiful.
Bountiful.
Yeah, I've always thought this. What's up with the spelling mistakes? Because that's on purpose.
Also, you wanna know what I did once? You know how a lot of the numbers, not numbers, what the fuck am I saying? All the letters are like, has an extra space, like.
Yeah, like
between
yeah,
the-
for whatever reason, yeah.
I was trying to like piece those things together, but it.
It makes no, yeah, it didn't get me. I tried to do that. It didn't give me anything.
Nice.
Doesn't pass on quite as fast as the body does. I would know.
Cause the body turns into food, boy. Woo!
It's the fact that I would know. I'm telling you, Felix put someone inside Bond, dude.
Yeah.
He had to have. Like, he actually had to. Like, and this is what I mean, right? I think Bond had some level of possession with Jack. And then they had to have a body to control Bond. They had to have a vessel for Bond. So I think Bond's spirit is in the animatronic while Jack is in there as well. So the body that's inside Bond is Jack. The spirit of Bond is inside Jack's body inhabiting Bond. But then I think there's times where Jack has some level of control because think of it this way, right? Whenever we see Bond performing, he always looks weird. Like he always looks like by far the most out of service, like the rest of them in comparison. So, and then also with the whole thing of Susan saying, I especially noticed some things with Bond, especially in his arms. So I think there's something to do with Jack taking control of Bond that has to be explained. I think like if a body was put inside Bond, someone would have to do it. Yeah. Like I genuinely think that Felix put Jack's body in Bond. He would have to be. Like if there's a whole thing of like, oh, the spirit doesn't pass on as fast as the body does, I would know. How would you know? And all of a sudden you're inhabiting the big blue animatronic, the only other one that hasn't been explained. It has to be Jack. Like it has to be. So yeah.
And also a thing that further kind of proves that is how every single like animatronic has their segment in Bunny Farm
except for
with
Bond.
something of the person.
Yeah.
Bond is like very confusing, but I feel like because of that one distorted face that we
Which
see of
one?
Jack in the phone calls,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
side,
yeah.
like every single other spirit in that
Has that
episode
has a face
has
that's
their
morphed.
morphed face in that animatronic that they possess
Yeah, so
in that
why?
segment or that they're in.
Also, it's very, very important to note Jack was originally the bad guy. Like, he 100% was the original
Oh yeah,
Bond.
no.
Like, if you look at episode 1 and episode 2 specifically, everything in those two episodes lead to Jack as Bond, which they obviously changed now. But you can't necessarily change who is Bond, but you can change how they are Bond. And I think that's a satisfying way of explaining it. Because also you have the whole thing of Bond could then use Jack against Sophie. If that means like he could definitely use the whole thing of, oh no, your dad's here. Like, and the whole thing of Rosemary of him going, oh, I know where he is, Rosie. He's not technically lying. He does know. You know what I mean? So I think it's literally it's written in the stars that that Jack is inside Bond. Hi, Tricky.
How are y'all? What are you talking about?
Walten Files. Walten.
Have y'all drink water? Sorry.
Yeah.
I just ran halfway to my house. You're cute. So, I did not go through with the plan, guys. My bad.
No, come on, man.
Al, another thing leading to what you just said is, and I've said this on multiple occasions, that Kyle said that like people would be able to like have enough information to theorize if the Walten Files were to end at 4.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, I've said it for so long, and like, the whole 32 Manitos crash out, I think that's going to end up being right. Do you want to know why? I think I got the story of what happens right, just in the wrong orders, and not in comparison to 32 Minutos. Because when I told Martin about the 32 Minutos, he kind of just like giggled. Like it's in the anniversary for Kyle's birthday thing, the charity stream. I remember I informed everybody about it, and like they kind of just laughed. They didn't say that. Oh yeah, like it was literally like Martin was like kind of giggling about it. And realistically, when you take it piece by piece, the whole 32 crash out, that theory was like literally saying that Felix does something with Jack, and then all of a sudden an evil spirit comes along
Imagine he just has like a
Like,
pentagram on the floor
yeah,
and just
exactly.
places like a cheeseburger in the middle made of Jack, and then he
But
just starts
but
like
like
chanting and jumping around.
the wild thing is though, right? Charmander. But the wild thing is, right? We have heard there's some that apparently in a Twitter space, Kyle let something slip about Felix's basement. That there is
Yeah,
something
Jack's body is
like
in Felix's
so.
basement.
I think in some way, shape, or form, the 32 Minutos crash out is going to end up being right in some way. Not I'm saying like
No, I think that was actually Martin that let that slip.
well, it was one of them,
'Cause
whoever it was.
I watched that space back like yesterday.
Yeah,
I thought
was
that
a
they were
Martin.
just being like satirical about that part.
I don't think they would have been. They're not going to casually just blur out a fake thing.
Well, cause he was like Kyle said, "Oh, I sent something to you, Martin," and then Martin was like, "Jack Walton body found in Felix's base." Oh, dang it!
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
The way Bond looks from the side is wild, by the way. He looks so much more
Yeah,
vicious.
he looks like a like in those like history books, like, oh, this is what
Yeah.
humans like this is what supposedly humans looked like when they were evolving.
You could just say monkeys, man.
Like, the fact he looks the way there, but the fact he looks the way from side on, he looks so much scarier side on, in my opinion.
Susan's hands look so good in that part. Like they look so realistic.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they're like drawn very well. Everything will be okay.
Bro's finger is bro's like pinky is bigger than every other finger in that one shot.
I love
I
how it
remember the
goes to
first
that
time I
shot.
watched this.
Oh,
I was like, how did they get like an 80-year-old dude to voice act in this series?
Eva's incredible, dude.
I know, dude.
but just imagine what's going through Susan's head in that scene, just like out of nowhere. I think it would be really cool to learn if like Susan is like religious or something like that, because I feel like if she's not, that would especially make this a very big impact, a much more impactful scene, even though this is like a very impactful scene.
Anyone
overall.
else think that's very confusing that like a cornfield is the background here? Or do we just think that's the Wonderland floor? Like the grass in
Oh, it's
Wonderland?
for sure.
Yeah. Also, I'm so convinced that those faces are how they looked when their face was being like mutilated.
Yeah. But look,
Eminem. Her head has been twisted upside down. Wonderful.
Oh my god, Atomic with another 5. Oh my god, bro's low key cooking, and he just gave some really key information again that we obviously should know. He just goes, I just realized if Jackson Felix's basement, what about in episode 1 in the VHS tape when he says, let me out of here?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. If Atomic Striker mysteriously goes missing, we know exactly what happened.
I'll have to send it. Imagine I get a DM from Martin just saying, shut up, Cal.
You just get like a
All of a sudden.
DM from Martin. It's like the mess has been cleaned up. We're like, where's Atomic? Where's
Like, you just like all of a sudden I get a knock on my front door. Is this Martin saying, "Let's end the stream. You're coming with us."
And their stream, Kyle.
you finally awake?
I wonder how many streams Martin's been in but stayed anonymous. I'm so curious.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, like you can like see in the members list who's in the stream. I've checked multiple times.
You guys want to know something that's so dark?
What's up?
What if how Susan sees out of the Manny suit? Because obviously her head has been twisted just straight up upside
That's so
down.
good.
What if like she just sees upside down like IRL as well? Because her head is
I
twisted
think
upside down.
this is how she sees.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so crazy how like Susan is like morphed with like the suit in this scene.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I love
Except
this
that her
part.
body got reborn like a beautiful butterfly.
I would love to have a scene like this in Stells, dude.
Yeah. Dude,
don't know, maybe.
I was thinking about like the Rosemary and Wonderland scene. I don't know where I thought of this, or if this is actually what they're doing, but I like remember like a certain design of Shaw, and it might have been one that I thought. Or like, what if it was like her arms were like sewed back, but like they were like sheep's arms because like her arms got pulled off.
Ugh,
Oh.
holy, they can do so many dark things in the series,
Mm.
but it works so
Yeah.
well. Felix.
I wonder why they keep
I just
Shadow Man so hidden.
Because realistically, why
That's
would
shut
they
up, Bond.
reveal it over a space or something like that, rather than do it in the actual series?
I feel like they've already
Yeah,
done it though, you know?
true.
Like, but then
I
again, you
think
can have
they're
that
gonna
same argument
reveal.
though.
I think they're gonna reveal who Shadow Man is in episode 6.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
the end season reveal.
Yep.
Oh, there it is,
I
deep
think
into the
it's one of
forest.
those things where
We
like
must go
people
deep
just
into the forest.
know 100% who it is,
Yeah.
but they just don't want to confirm it just because like it would just be
Shadow
kind of
The
Man
eyes,
isn't
dude. The
ever.
eyes.
Look at
Bond
Bondberg.
looks so human there. He looks so human. It's outrageous.
Okay, so her head is
You're
not
right.
flipped upside down. Never mind.
Also, can we please talk about Bond, like, literally having a normal face here?
Also,
Yeah, that's so
what if
weird.
there's something on the other side of that fence,
There is, 100%.
and that's the reason why Bond is specifically standing there?
Maybe that's
Maybe
like the afterlife. Like maybe
maybe
that's like
he's
hell.
actually looking at a Molly in that scene. Maybe that scene where Bond is just like standing there is him looking at Ed Molly, and that's from like
I
Ed Molly's
think
perspective.
a part of me feels like I think Bond is scared of Ed and Molly. A part of me feels
Yeah,
that way. Because
I mean,
realistically,
at the end of Bunny Farm when he like tweaks out, you can see two faces.
yeah.
Might be Ed and Molly. How he's like scared. Also, they have
I
lost their feet.
I'm so confident that Bond, like, look how fast Bond leaves. Gives her the suit and all of a sudden dips out. I think he's scared. I think Ed and Molly have the capabilities of doing something.
Oh yeah.
So
But
I
that's
think
super
They
that's
know
gonna happen.
everything.
Yeah, they know everything.
But they didn't accept any gift or anything.
No, they chose themselves. Like, they did it
Yep.
themselves. Like, so. I would love to know if they went
You
to
want-
Wonderland, you know, and they rejected it. I would love to know if that's what happened. And then that's why Bond's like,
You want to-
imagine.
Probably
Sorry, Marco.
not,
Sorry, Marco.
because then.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say another thing that's interesting to note is like the coloring of people. Like Susan is just black and white. Bond is black and white.
Ed and Molly are
And
red.
Ed and Molly are red. Like
It's almost like they're wrong in the eyes of the Wonderland.
Yeah.
Sort of.
or like maybe like the different coloring. Like if they're black and white, they were killed by Bond. And if they're red, they're killed by Felix. Like so, what if we see Jack and Wonderland?
Yeah,
is red?
maybe.
I'll
Maybe.
get on to this. I'll add like my whole vision of this because you guys have obviously heard this before, but that's when we get to the whole thing with like Rosemary and Bunny Farm and that line, "Am I still beautiful to you?" Because I genuinely feel like I solved what that line means.
Wait, are you
Like,
saying
I
you're gonna
genuinely
save that
feel
for when
like-
we get to Bunny Farm?
Yep.
I won't be able to watch all the way through the Bunny Farm. I'm stopping at the start of
Okay.
Bunny Farm, so you may as well just say it now.
Okay, so my theory for what the whole thing with "Am I still beautiful to you, Sophie?" is realistically, just put your like self in the shoes of Rosemary in that whole situation. She's lost her two youngest children. Her husband goes missing. She goes to Bond's Burgers, gets lured in, gets killed. It's all of a sudden in this very like out of this world supernatural state with a spirit saying like, "Oh, take this mask of one of your own characters and be reborn." Like realistically, I don't feel like Rosemary is the type of character that's just gonna sit there and, you know what, take that deal. I think when we see like, because we're obviously sometime gonna find out like what happens when you reject the deal from Bond. I think that when we're gonna get that reveal is because Rosemary ultimately rejects it, And so obviously then she's not considered, quote unquote beautiful. And that line to Sophie is more than just like, am I still beautiful to you? Because I'm not beautiful to anyone else anymore. Because she wants to like make sure that she's not like Sophie isn't scared of her, because Rosemary is ultimately just trying to help Sophie because she knows what's going on. Ultimately.
That's such a good theory. I actually
And
really
she
It's
knows
like
that
that.
it's a
Bond is
very good theory.
coming for her. She knows that
And
Bond is
she
coming
has
for
no
her.
control over the.
And another thing to back this up, why, how you like say in Hotline that, the reason why Shaw is just like hunched over and not
Yeah, she has
isn't
no
able to
control.
stand up. Yeah, you said originally that that was because of the limbs, but
Yeah.
I feel like
You think she has
that's
no
because she
control
didn't
over
think
it?
that she has no, like, yeah, no, she doesn't have control over it because she didn't accept the gift of being beautiful and reborn into that suit. So that's why she can't even move in it, but she's still like trapped in it.
Do you want to know? I do agree that probably is the case, but you want to know what I think could also be the case, possibly?
What?
You know the way in all the shots we've seen of Shaw and of Rose in Wonderland, she already is Shaw.
Yeah.
I don't think she gets the choice.
I personally
I
just think that's because she
she
gets
rejects it.
ripped limb from limb and she gets
Yeah, no, I can
everything
see
like,
that. Yeah, she has to have some way of being able to walk around. Like
yeah, no, she
I could
just,
see that.
in my opinion, I think it's a good theory, but I'm gonna just like stick to the whole thing that she
She just
rejects
rejects
the
it.
deal.
Do
Yep.
you want to know why I think she may accept it though?
Why?
Is I think the shot of the way that all of a sudden Jack's suit is in Wonderland, like the kind of the image of the black suit floating in the air. I
Yeah.
think Bond does something with that. I think there's gonna be some level of manipulation. Also, I think it would make so much more sense to do, let's say, your theory for episode 6 and have Charles's episode for episode 5, if you get me,
Oh
because
yeah.
it would be so. Also, did you notice this by the way? Shadow Man hides in the closet there, I swear. If
Felix is
I'm,
gay.
I
Oh
could
my
have
gosh.
sworn I saw him
Did,
run into the closet there.
did you guys know
Also,
that's Trace
Yeah,
from
he
Chuck E. Cheese
does.
memorabilia?
I did not. What was I gonna say?
I'm gonna show
Yeah,
you
look,
I
Shadow Man.
fucking.
I've never noticed this. Sorry, Shadow Man runs in and hides in the
Oh
closet.
yeah, this was what I was gonna say.
Wild.
I saw someone in chat put that in as well. And the second I was gonna say it. Um, Rose, like realistically, if Ed and Molly sees their mom
Oh,
walking in,
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I
yeah,
see that. I see that
they
in chat
they they
there.
ain't gonna hold. They're not gonna hold back.
I think there is.
They
That's
are gonna go
yeah.
for
That's
it.
the person they're gonna see. Like actually get a chance to save.
Yep.
And I think they're gonna fuck up. I don't think that. Well, obviously they are, but I don't think they're gonna get there. They won't be able
They're
to.
gonna they're gonna fuck up, and then the whole thing goes wrong. Rosemary still is able, Rosemary still like sees it, but then like Bond just goes like, I don't know, maybe he gets mad or angry or something, and then he's just like, "You will not be beautiful no longer," and
Do you
just
know?
traps her in like the suit, but she can't do anything.
Do you want to know what's going through my mind here? By the way,
What?
do you see the whole thing of like Shah running into Shadow Man?
Yeah.
I think Felix assists Bond in killing Rose.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
Oh.
That'd be
Think
so
about it. Think about it.
and sad, obviously.
That scene there of Shah running down, like, oh, we've already been in this room. I think Rose tries to run away, and Felix is standing at one of the door frames in a shadow. You can't make out it's him. Technically, you can't. We know it's probably him because of the Shadow Man. But I think he stands the door. Rose can't see who it is. She runs up, and Felix just stops her from escaping, and Bond grabs her.
Shuts the door.
I think that's
Yeah.
what happens. Because think about it, all of a sudden they're in a dark room now.
Also, real quick, can you check
Boom.
the Dead by Daylight chat?
Oh yeah, the Chuck E. Cheese thingy. Yeah, that's sick. What do we think about that take care thingy?
What do you mean?
Maybe the take care all
Oh.
you care take.
Yeah, true. The rocket thing on the lunchbox saying "take care."
Oh.
You wanna know what could be kind of cool, right? See how like Shaw's face is kind of morphed here.
Yeah.
What if like because she didn't accept the deal with Bond, like she kind of fuses one with Shaw instead of being her like uncontrolled soul, and like that's why when we see her in Wonderland, she like kind of has like a sheep's head.
That would make sense. I cannot wait to see how that actually looks because we haven't had a full proper look at that yet. We've had like way we can brighten it up and see like part of it, like the one in the hallway. But I'm really excited to
Got ice
actually
spice.
see it in the episode. Unpopular opinion: this scene is one of the worst in the series. Until
Yeah.
up until
Also-
Ashley goes around, I think.
Also, why is Ice Spice in the Walten Files?
I'm sorry, I can't stand that part of the episode. I'm sorry. Something
Oh.
analog horror series we need to tap into is the realism. I feel like realism can be the best way of getting into nightmare fuel. Yes, because No Through Road is the prime example of that.
No,
That-
that's so terrifying, bro. I don't care what anyone says.
I refuse to watch the rest of that series, though. I just watched the first one, never watched the rest. I don't want to ruin it for me, in case I don't like the rest of them. I don't want an explanation. I feel like No Through Road is so good when you
Wait, what
don't
was
know what's going
that?
on. What was what?
What was that? Go back frame by frame. Right after the thing cuts.
That?
Oh my gosh, is that just
What was
Buzu?
that?
It looks
I
like
think it
Buzu.
is.
Yeah, it's just Buzu.
Yeah. Dang it! Would have been cool if it was like Bond or something.
Yeah, I think that's just this. But
The
like,
project.
I think in the episode or like in the edit, that photo's there in the darkness, and they accidentally kept it a little bit bright to see it. Because this was made years ago.
Is it the Freddy head? Freddy Fazbear.
This shot is so weird to me.
It was crashing out.
Wait, what?
No, I was saying that Kevin is crashing out.
To end the project.
Hey, Ashley, you're a dumbass.
So it's just saying that
You're gonna get
like the file type for the Wonder Farm recording is a .ppx, the security camera.
Alright, first we need to get the party hats. They should be in the basement.
I cannot wait for the POV section of Stells, you know that?
Ah.
So cool.
It's gonna be so good.
And you go back. Yeah, you won't go back, bro. You'll go back to Wonderland Town, for real, for real.
You're dead, dude. You're dead, dude.
Take it to the Wonderland block.
I love how it says ship to K9 in that box. Tammy is 100% in there, by the way. I'm so convinced Tammy's in that
Tammy.
blanket. Tammy.
Tammy.
Tammy. Tammy. Tammy.
Show Bear.
I genuinely believe Mr. Snow will not show up in 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. I'm so
If
I'm
anything,
so
Sophie will just pick up the plushie.
yeah. It'll just be like, oh, that was Sophie's plushie since she was a kid or something. That is very true, though. Why is Rocket hanging on the wall in K9? Do you want to know what I think? Souvenir. Bond gets Rocket in some way.
Yeah.
Bond somehow gets Rocket, therefore does something to Ed and Molly in Wonderland, maybe, like, confines them to some place. And Sophie's job, which we see in episode 1 of her in like with the lighter and K9 and the hat, I think her job is to we're in this place. And she gets the job. So and so. She has to try save Ed and Molly. Yada yada yada. So on and so forth. Let me cook.
So now that we're on the state of Wonderland, which is episode 4, I love how Daco was reacting to that. He said the words in the wrong order. He was just like, "Here we go, guys. Walten Files 4, Cybertech fun."
Oh yeah.
Discord?
Oh, Emil.
What?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, doodle. Happy birthday to you, doodle. I love how Billy's face kind of starts cracking with the sharpness. I'm a dumbass. He says it in order. He says it in bloody order.
What do you mean?
Listen again. Listen very carefully to the order of the names. He says it in order.
Oh.
Man.
I find that so creepy how he says that with the loud noise.
Oh,
Notice
this...
how the blood splatter just splatters all over Bond
Yeah.
as the sharpness goes up. That's what you get for being curious, bitch.
I think she died the fastest, but got the worst.
And I think
mean,
it's
she's
cool that
screaming for hours apparently. So
Billy says Sophie like again, but just backwards, like kind of like emphasizing the importance.
Yeah,
that
Sophie.
She dies.
yep. Damn, she bad though. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, dude. Well, on that note, that's all the time we've got for today's stream.
Yoshi kinda
I'm
bad.
not. On that note, that's the perfect way to end it.
Man, I wanna fucking shit out of that robot, man.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm leaving the call. Alright, I appreciate you popping in for the call, dudes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you all in a bit. Right. On that note, we are definitely ending stream there. We've had a lot of fun tonight. Stream been live for about 2 hours. I really appreciate everyone who has tuned in. It's been a lot of fun. I just appreciate everyone who has tuned in. Genuinely, it's been so much fun talking about Walton and theorizing and everything. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash the like button. Make sure to follow on Twitch. Make sure to follow on TikTok. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. And I shall see you all in the next one. As always, stay safe and peace.